Hi everyone, Hendrika here, your guide to Once Upon an Orchid. I want to say thank you so much for those of you who voted in the poll about whether you want to see the shopping spree that I did at the Spring Expo. So I really appreciate your input because it helps me create the content that you want to see. So do comment, and I will do my best to fulfill what are the gaps in the orchid care world that you would like to learn. All right, so without further ado, let's go to the video. Tell me that orchid growing isn't good business without telling me that it isn't good business just by looking at this video from the first day of the Orchid Expo. So here are some of the plants that I've purchased from the Expo, and let's go through them. So we're going to start with the most obvious big size one here. This one is called a Dendrobium, okay, Mirabellum. This is an Australian native. This is a Queensland native, which I've been looking for a long time. Why did I buy this? Is because I want to recreate one of the parents, Dendrobium champagne, recreate Conchum to recreate Dendrobium Margaret Thatcher. I've been looking for this for a few years now, and I'm quite thankful that I got it from M&S Orchids. So yeah, this thing is in flowering size. This is the small form as I was told, and yeah, hopefully it will bloom in autumn. Let's see, because a lot of the hard-cane Dendrobiums bloom in autumn here in Brisbane area. Okay, next two here are very unique, very different. Actually, three right inside here. So these came from Rob Tross, Rolin Orchids. So as you can see, this is very free flowering and it's got multi-branching. Well, I say it's free flowering because it's got lots of side branches and it's got a long fluorescence. This is a hybrid with a Hocoglossum rupestri and a Campe thailandica. Hocoglossum rupestri, as you know, I have a lot of the hybrid them because they are cold tolerant and they are compact as well, and a Campe thailandica is a miniature orchid. So when you hybridize the two together, you get this cute little beauty. So I think this is the flower that is going to be fading off, and the fresh ones look like this. I can see that it's got the white and it has got the openness of the Hocoglossum rupestri, and the labellum is very much a Campe thailandica, and the flowering habit, okay, is very much a thailandica because it's upright and it's got side branches. Next one, oh, this is a beauty, beautiful little flower. Look at this. This is a Hocoglossum rupestri with Wrinkle-Stylus gigantea. Now, not a very good parent of Wrinkle-Stylus gigantea. I've killed every single one of them and some of the hybrids as well. But this has got Hocoglossum rupestri again, where I'm quite confident to look after most of the hybrids. Actually, all the hybrids with Hocoglossum rupestri, I'm very successful in keeping them alive, and hopefully they will start flowering soon. Again, the rupestri has improved the shape of the Wrinkle-Stylus gigantea. It has opened it up. Then the lip as well has got the gigantea color. So this hybrid is actually registered. It's called a Hocostylus Phoenix, done by Peter Lin. It's a very cute plant. It's small, compact. This should be the first flowering. The one done by Peter Lin, or the one that Peter Lin has put on his Instagram page, is not as colorful, doesn't have this colored lip. Next one, another one, also a hybrid with Hocoglossum rupestri. So I've been buying a lot of, or whatever things with Hocoglossum rupestri I will purchase. As you can see, This is Hocoglossum rupestri with Vanda lamellata. This also again heavily influenced by the Hocoglossum to give it a round open shape. The lamellata colors are shown here at the tips of the segments. Well, this one at the sepals at the bottom, and even the lip has a lot of the lamellata influence. Also, the plant is nice, small and compact, which is influenced by the Hocoglossum. Okay, one more from Rob Trost. This time it is for a species. This is a cute one. This is a species called Hocoglossum pongii. Yes, it's a very interesting name. Pongii. It used to be, from what memory, I think it was a Ascocentrum, but then it got reclassified as a Hocoglossum. So again, I'm collecting Hocoglossum because they are cold tolerant and they are compatible with Papilionante to make hybrids out of them. So hopefully more interesting hybrids will be developed by me in future to be cold and sun tolerant and heat tolerant as well. So down in this caddy right here, I'm going to take every single plant out and share with you. Not a lot of them. I'm going to share with you this one. This is cool. You have heard of me talking a lot of plants that I buy from Rick from Pacific Beach Orchid. Well, this time I only managed to get one. This is a very unique one. This is unregistered, which I find very interesting. It's Aranthera and black with Rhinanopsis Lion Splendor Bright Red. So both are actually Singapore hybrids. So hopefully we'll come out with bright red and star shape and free flowering, because N black is very free flowering. And Rick only had two. It was not on his website. So sometimes you really got to get out there to the orchid shows to buy interesting plants, and those that are far and few between. So yep, if you want to get some from Pacific Beach, okay, I don't know how many he has left, but he's got a whole heap of Vanda that's available down there. Another one that I got from Pacific Beach, actually a few, okay, not just one, right here, yep. These are all some strap leaf hybrids. This is a Vendico Stylus Tropical Celestis, so it's basically a Rico Stylus Celestis hybridized with Vanda luzonica. So got this is because it's nice and blue, definitely can have more development, and hopefully, you know, with more breeding we can get the round shape, which is highly desirable. This other one, there were quite a few when I was selecting them. This is a Vanda Rolin Orchids with Vanda Thailand. So another blue, I believe. And this one, I chose this plant is because you see that the internodes are really close to each other and not so spaced out, and hopefully this will come to become a compact plant. So I like plants that are really compact so you can do more breeding, and I think compact is really the way to go. And two more. This one was a little bit of a, I would say it's mislabeled. Okay, this came from Fox Orchids. It says Rhinanthera John Logsgar with Vanda Garryi. Now, the photo that they put on the sales bench, okay, which you can see here, tell me, does it have Garryi? To me, Garryi, as you know, I'll put a photo here as well. Garryi has got small round flowers, it's really small. The leaf structure doesn't even look like this. And also the color of plant, this is heavily influenced by Vanda falcata, aka Fukiran. And yeah, so once I see the star shape, okay, of this hybrid, plus the pigmentation on the plant like this, plus the size, the style of the growth of the plant, you know that this is, you know, Vanda falcata. So I did inform Jen, and hopefully if you want this, you can ask her. Yep, just directly message her and says that you'd like to get one as well. Last but not least, we got a Wrinkle Stylus Celestis. So this is the species. okay, the parent to Vanda Tropical Celestis. And so hopefully, you know, there are some unique variants of this. Hopefully we get a good one. We chose one that's really large, and hopefully there is some variants that we could even possibly get a 6N. Yes, it means it's got triple copy of the genetic material that they originally have, and therefore the flower are much larger. Of course, the plant is also going to be quite large, but we want large flowers to do more hybrids with them. This came from Sunnyview Orchids. Okay, so the last thing that I purchased was this flask. This came from Orchid Mania. It's a Gametophyllum scriptum variegated, and I like to collect variegated plants, as you probably do know if you watch this channel long enough. This still has got quite a long time to sit in there. As you can see, the roots are still not fully grown, as in it's not very crowded. It can grow a lot more, so definitely going to let it sit here probably for maybe 6 months, at least 6 months, and then, you know, open it up and leave it in the cabinet. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Any questions, just give it a comment. Till my next video, I'm Hendrika, your guide to Once Upon an Orchid. See you next video. Bye.